Boss, episode number
36. Ooh.
Right?
Got that, right?
We out here?
I don't know.
We out here. Alright.
Dude, I watched, have you ever just like reminisce one day, go on YouTube channel and go back to like our old videos? You used to not let me be in here. Like, I used to have to like film you like this. Like
me, just get out.
Yeah.
Just get out. Like you're not.
Like, I'm back here, but pointing the phone at you, holding it up.
Alright, Patrick, number one.
Alright, from GF Lifts.
Stand closer so they can hear the question.
Okay, you ready? Can
Yeah.
I get in here?
Yeah.
GF Lifts.
No, we don't want your ugly face. We just want. We've come a long way. We've come a long way. Now we have Baby Bird. To just look at him standing back there. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job, Bird.
Directed.
All right, what's our theme? I think it's Star Wars. I think we gotta go Star Wars. Who do you want to be? We need a character. I'm Yoda.
Jar Jar Binks.
Ding!
Me Jar Jar Binks.
Why Jar Jar Binks?
Because he's funny, man.
Why Jar Jar Binks? Jar Jar Binks.
I like to say Jar Jar Binks.
But Jar Jar Binks doesn't use a lightsaber.
Jar Jar is still a lightsaber.
Alright, that was about 4 hours of work for Bobby right there.
I'll get my pod racer later.
You were moving. I was just looking out for like the Death Star or something.
Okay.
I am your father.
Alright.
I don't know what I'm eating. Were there cuckheads?
Star Wars.
Alien cuckheads.
Meteors.
Yeah, meaty.
Cuckhead with the black and red paint.
Oh, we could put a Darth Vader helmet on him, on the cuckhead.
Why do you always eat cuckheads? What's with you and eating cuckheads? Still trying to figure that out.
Oh man. Yeah.
All right.
I guess we're gonna ask the boss. If we have any questions, Sam, ring us in. Hit the buzzer.
Let's start with something in here first.
Yeah.
When's the Peanut Butter America coming out? So that would be Chubby Choco Nuts.
Chubby Choco Nuts is launching May 1st. So technically that is like Tuesday.
Yeah.
We're going to be cutting it close for that one.
Yeah, a little close.
So I would say that we will launch our pre-sale May 1st. We probably won't have it in stock until the end of next week, if I had to guess. So that is a chocolate peanut butter with real Reese's Puff cereal in it. It's amazing. It's going to be a game changer for sure.
One of our Crusher crew members asked if they will get first dibs on trying Fury X.
Ooh, and I'm wearing a Crusher crew shirt. So this is...
Stand up!
So gangsta. So Crush It Crew, this is our ambassador program. And yes, the top 10 Crush It Crew, by the way, will also get a free tub of Fury X before we even launch it. And yes, there will be early access to our ambassadors for this product. The Fury X, the contract was signed for one of the patented ingredients this past week. We're in production manufacturing now. 3 flavors: Star Candy, Pineapple Strawberry, Australian Gummy Snakes. It's going to be the best pre-workout that is on the market for sure. Definitely the best pre-workout we've ever come up with.
Yeah.
The pumps, performance, energy, focus, stimulant aspect, everything about it is top-notch. You know, there's 4 patented ingredients in it. The dose, a full serving is 25.5 grams. That's like a protein. I mean, it's literally like a protein scooper. So, yeah, pretty excited about that. Shooting for like a July 1 launch. June 15th to July 1. We're not sure yet.
Alright, I'm going to stay on Fury because this NCB 106. Hi, I would like to know, do you cycle off from pre-workout? And how long does Fury last in your system? And then he goes, and big shout out to Meeting THI. I think he's trying to give me a
Meaty
shout
Thigh?
out. Yeah.
Meaty Thigh getting a shout out?
He's trying to.
Yeah, who was that?
I don't know. NCB 106.
So, Fury, well, let's assume they're talking about the current Fury Extreme.
Right.
So, Fury Extreme has a patented form of caffeine in there called Pure Energy. It is a sustained release form of caffeine. And actually that Pure Energy, the 100 milligrams of Pure Energy, which is about 42% caffeine, also sustains the half-life of all the other caffeine that's in there. So the Fury Extreme as it exists now has a very long half-life. I definitely don't recommend people taking Fury Extreme late at night because it will stay in your system for a while. That's better like a midday training at the latest type of thing. So to give you an exact number, I couldn't, but Fury Extreme will stay in your system for a while. And the other question, what was the other question related to it?
Do you cycle off a pre-workout?
You really should. You know, I have not cycled off a pre-workout in probably 20 years, so I'm probably due. You will have... Meet, you want to take a...
Customer service? I got you, Swoop.
Hold on. Yeah, you probably want to cycle off. I try to go cycle off of the high stems.
America Labs, this is Patrick. How can I help you?
This is real customer service. Let's bring them in.
My day's going great. How was yours? What can I do for you? Spring is almost here, man. It's kind of rainy today, though. What can I help you with? Yeah, Doug Miller? Right, yeah. No artificial flavoring, no artificial colors, no proprietary blends. Definitely got the right word. Do we have any grass-fed beef protein powder?
No, not grass-fed.
No, technically not grass-fed.
That doesn't mean anything.
It is non-GMO, yes.
It's probably Carl.
Yeah.
That would be really funny if it was Carl. Carl, is that you?
Okay. Yeah.
We'll have to speed this up.
It's not, never mind.
For sure. Yeah, right on. Yeah, you're actually talking to the sales director of the company, so you reached the right guy. So, so how about this? How about I get your contact information, maybe a good email, and then I'll send you over some more product information, and then maybe set up for another phone call. I'm actually in a meeting right now, so set up for another call, and then I'd like to learn a little bit more about your business. Yeah, how about we do that? All right, let me get a good email from you.
Oh, do we got any questions on there?
So we had one person ask, instead of PWO post-workout because it bothers his stomach, we can use Core Pro and a banana.
Sure. Who was it?
Yeah, it was one of the first ones.
Okay, cool.
I want to say somebody just messaged me that, like the other day. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not ideal. One is you're going to have a blend of protein instead of just a whey isolate. Two is bananas, mostly fructose. It's going to be good at replenishing liver glycogen instead of muscle glycogen. But I would probably, I mean, if it bothers your stomach, it bothers your stomach. But the PWO is definitely the better option. But if that's the other alternative, it's not bad. The Core Pro is a mostly whey. It also is casein, a sustained release, but there's more whey in there than there is casein.
It was NCV 106.
Yep. Sorry I didn't get back to your message, but because I know you messaged me that too.
Where you going? That's the guy. He was oh, you want me on this side?
Is this not your good side?
No, this is my better side. Okay. Because usually when I take pictures, I'm like this, like with people, and then I got my nice fossil watch showing.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we at?
Alright, we good?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna get deep here. Hey Doug, some studies have said that BCAA mix does not increase protein synthesis without full EAA spectrum. What are your thoughts on this? And will there be an EAA formula from Core in the future? He's opening up a big can.
This is a huge can of worms. And I will state right now, there will be a lot more information put out from Core Nutritionals and even some of our other partners in the industry about the whole BCAA, EAA debacle is what I want to call it. Because right now, so the big meta study from the fall of 2017 was actually done by Wolf, who has a part owner in Twin Lab, who has an EAA patented product. So he's like, you look at the bias in these studies. That's one of the first issues. The other big issue in these studies is that what people don't understand is the conditions around the studies. These are done in completely fasted states. If you have no other amino acids, so the 20 amino acids and of the 9 essential amino acids, if you don't have those amino acids, if you're stimulating protein synthesis, there's nothing. There's a rate limiting step there because you can't put together whole proteins which contain all the amino acids. That's like duh. Like we know that. But BCAAs, leucine, isoleucine, and valine, specifically leucine, does specifically activate protein synthesis. So you need two things for protein synthesis. You need the activation, something to start that process or that cascade, and you also need the substrates. The substrates are the other amino acids. Unless you're literally fasting for extremely long periods of time, you know, for the average Joe who is eating every, let's say, 3 hours to even 6 hours to even 8 hours, you're going to have that supply of amino acids, you know, in your bloodstream. So to say that BCAAs don't work is just completely disingenuous. It's just false. You know, like a big trainer I saw the other day put out a video and said, yeah, save your money, they don't work. Well, first of all, he probably didn't even read the studies, the conditions of the studies, who was doing the studies, and doesn't really understand the principles of fasted states versus non-fasted states and all of this. So to deny the fact that BCAAs work is just, it's ridiculous. So, but we'll put out a lot more information about that. I think we'll probably do a blog post on our website. We might even do a podcast. It's just a lot of misinformation out right there. I fully stand behind using BCAAs. Will we put out an EAA product?
I say we don't, for this sheer fact of...
Yeah, I mean, at one point I think I was going to, but now I'm at the point where there's just so much misinformation out there. Like, I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to cater to that misinformation. So if we did do it, I think it would be an unflavored commodity product, just like a BCAA product. I wouldn't do it as like a core ABCDE or something like that.
No, we don't do it.
No.
We're just going to blow up BCAAs.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, cool. Richie from A-List. How do you go about dating? How do you go about being more confident when dating? I put a lot of pressure on myself as I don't want to ruin the situation, find it hard to relax and go with the flow. Just being honest here. Thanks, guys.
Wow, this is like, Richie. Man, we were solving life problems here. We're really doing something out here.
This is the Maury show, right?
This is Big Dick. Big Dick from A-List.
Yeah,
that's Richard. Yeah. That's his nickname, Big Dick.
I never knew that.
Yeah. You shouldn't have any problems in the dating, no one's saying. I bet you he's got a lightsaber.
Oh, man. Put that thing away. He knows when to light it up.
Oh, my gosh. Well, so since I haven't been dating for probably 15 years, I'm not the good person to date. Bobby, popping pillies, get in here. Bobby, give us some. So Bobby is our resident relationship expert here. So tell us about.
This is
you like it? You like
the
this
spotlight?
I don't know if I'm
no core.
No core.
I'm sorry. What's under here though? Oh, you got something under here.
You got
the nutrition code.
Yeah,
All right. So relationship advice.
I'm gonna say just stay single. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, brother's trying to find a good woman.
I mean,
read the question again.
How do you go about being more confident when dating?
I think just be yourself. To be honest, I mean, if you start trying to be somebody you're not, you're gonna get caught up, and you're never gonna be able to.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if you want that person to like you for who you are, not for being somebody else, because then if you were gonna really make that work, you're gonna have to be that person that you're not forever. Now, if you just want to, you know, sleep with her, then you can put up a whole. You could be like a FBI, a CIA agent or something, right? You know, Bobby, what stories do you use?
I just say I work for Core. You know. I know Doug Miller.
Get out of here! Get out of here! I think that was a good answer, though.
Yeah, just kind of.
You gotta be yourself.
He puts pressure on himself, and he doesn't want to ruin the situation. He finds it hard to relax. So, you know, take a shot of whiskey, And then,
At the end of the day, what's the worst that could happen?
Right.
Right? Like, you don't, that's the last date you have? You act like a total fool in front of her, and this last, so what? More fish in the sea.
yeah.
Yeah, don't get
Sometimes
so
you just gotta go for it.
Yeah.
You gotta send a message on Instagram. You know?
Yeah, slide up in those DMs.
Slide
right,
in the
Pete?
DMs, yeah.
Pete
Just
knows
get
all
in there,
about that.
Richie. Alright, moving on. It's Mo. What age do you recommend taking any supplements or pre-workout supplements? Do you recommend yours for teenagers, meaning our products?
I don't think I could say a blanket statement, but shoot, I make Jackson a protein shake every morning. It's part of his, he gets waffles.
Chocolate milk?
He gets waffles with Cool Whip. He gets whole milk and Patriots Way, and like banana and blueberries and greens powder. So yeah, I mean there's, but like I'm not going to recommend Core Fury for Jackson.
Yeah.
Or I mean he's not even a teenager, but most teenagers I'm going to try to steer them away from anything that is like stimulant based, thermogenic, really high stim pre-workouts. Testosterone boosters or any of that type of stuff I would stay away from. But you know, when my kids are in their teenagers and they're playing sports, you know, creatine monohydrate, branched chain amino acids, protein shakes, you know, multivitamins, stuff like that. Which, by the way, we're doing Core Multi. It's official. Heard that here first. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of those products are safe.
I would say the multivitamin, fish oil, and protein powder is...
Yeah, and I really think creatine, you know, you're going to have to get over convincing your parents it's safe, but I know I did when I was 18.
Alright, cool. Ready?
Yeah,
Next question.
I'm ready.
Kyle Melly Buchanan. Hey, very big boys.
Big boys?
My question is, when will Doug be back in Australia? Bring Patrick, as I know Big Swole is missing getting his bromance on.
Oh,
I did miss Swole. I
yeah.
wish we lived closer.
Maybe one day.
We'd be like best of friends.
Bring the meat and the cuck down under. That would be trouble.
Yeah, we wouldn't.
They wouldn't let you back in.
It would just be a content. Nobody's getting educated that trip.
Why?
Just because.
All humor.
It's gonna be all humor. Yeah. It's gonna be all Will Ferrell movie references.
What do you?
At
How many
least
times you
25.
go to Australia? Like one or maybe twice a year, just once. Depending on what they got going on there.
Whew. Been to 3 Arnold Classics, and then one other tour. So I've been there at least 4
So
times.
you go at least once a year, and then
15, 16, didn't go 17, twice in 16, 15, twice in 16, and 18.
well, we get to see those. They typically come.
And then
around-
they come here in the fall.
Yeah, we get to see them then.
I have like we'll definitely make every year from now on, especially the Crusher Tour this year with Paul. You know, I know Paul wants to go back, and you know the Messengers guys want to have him back. So, you know, we'll definitely be going down at least once a year, probably around the Arnold.
Do you remember this guy?
No,
Kyle Melly. Okay.
well, maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
All right. One ball. Core clothing. Who designs it? Where did the idea of the core logo originate?
Ooh, that's a good one.
I remember that.
Yeah, I think we've actually answered that.
Yeah.
The core logo was just pay some logo company, you know, to give you 50 different versions of it and find the one you like type of thing. This is back in 2004. And then the core clothing design, I mean, I think that's a combination of it's a combination of the entire team of what we want to come out with. We're doing a lot more exclusive releases. So like we've done 2 releases, the baseball hoodies, and then the We Out Here
T-shirt.
Baseball 3/4 length.
Yeah.
And then the We Out Here shirts, those release 1 and 2. We'll never run those again, so we're going to do a lot more of those exclusive releases. I think we have a little bit of in stock of both of those left. I think they're still on our site right now. And then a lot of the custom clothing, like the hoodies and the embroidered stuff, that's just working with our overseas partners to design a lot of those things.
Cool. All right. Hi. I'm wondering what you look for most from potential affiliates, and what do you appreciate the most about your current sponsored athletes? Also, do you ever need local help?
He's talking to camera. Look at him.
What?
He's like, move over. And he's just like right in the middle.
Just a lot of meat, man.
Yeah.
You're just jealous.
Come on, read the question.
I can't. I was trying. I don't read very good, so
I don't read very good. I ain't that smart.
All right, so Taylor Page Fit is wondering
Okay.
what you look for in affiliates. And what do you appreciate most from your current sponsored athletes? Also, do you ever need local help doing demos or anything along those lines? Thanks so much.
I wonder where she's from. Find out where she's from.
Click on
Okay, so let's just be
Washington, D.C.
clear about this. So there's two different groups of people. We'll make it simple. We'll say there's two different groups of people. There are the core elite. Those would be what I consider a sponsored athlete. You know, they have all done something extremely impressive, right? Like, so world championship bodybuilders, one of the top prep coaches in the country, WMBF champs, you know, people who have really accomplished a lot, and, you know, have a great influence over people. Or a wide influence over people. The ambassador program, the Crush It Tiers program, where you're part of the Crush It crew, you don't have to have 10,000 Instagram followers, 30,000 Instagram followers. I mean, shoot, some of our best ambassadors have like 300 followers. And so we don't accept everyone. You have to apply to our website. So Bobby, put it up here. Did you get that? That's where you go to apply. And you know, we don't accept everyone, and actually we reject a lot of people, but what we're looking for is people that are really passionate about the brand, and that we want them to have influence over people in their sphere. Like, this is not just social media driven. We aren't like Ghost, right? We want people, one of our best influencers is a mother with 3 young kids. You know, she's got great influence over the other soccer moms that want to look like her because she's into health and fitness, right? Like, so people like that, or somebody who's an up-and-coming personal trainer in the Midwest who, you know, has a lot of people that look up to them. You know, like, they're the people we look for. So first you got to be passionate about the brand. Second, you know, you have to be passionate about spreading that information and that knowledge. And so there is no specific requirement that we have. In terms of local demo reps, I mean, here in Washington, D.C., we pretty much have this area on lockdown in terms of reps needed, but you know, we certainly need demo reps other places, so that's part of, it's very easy for us to slot in the Crush It crew into a demo position if needed. So if you're interested, definitely apply.
And if you're local, or maybe even our nutrition corners, you can even be a, I don't know, do we have a name for those? Strength club, like a strength club influencer.
Yeah.
Or strength club. Well, that's the members. That's kind of like all the customers and clients.
The trainer program.
Trainer referral program.
Yeah.
So you can get involved with those guys as well. So yeah. All right. Let's go to Sam over here.
Yeah, so we got a question about Shred. Can you take it with Z's? Or like, can you take it at night? But maybe you can talk about how Shred is not caffeinated.
Yeah, so Core Shred launching around May 15th. Non-stim powder fat burner. There's 5 ingredients. It's a phenomenal product. Everything is dosed at the efficacious doses like we always do. You can take it. I've had questions since I made the post yesterday. You can stack it with burn. You know, it stacks great with burn, a stimulant based. It would stack great with hard. Like, I can imagine running pineapple strawberry burn, pineapple strawberry hard extreme, and pineapple strawberry shred. Like, that stack will be, you know, we should do custom boxes and do the 3 king stacks or something like that. Yeah.
And an ABC.
Yeah, but that one, like, these would be all the same sizes. Yeah, we'll think about that. Yeah, so that would be an amazing stack. You could put it at night with Z's. There's nothing that's going to stimulate you. There's no stimulants in it. So you will get warm. I don't know if I would want to take it right before I go to bed, because you would get warm, and as soon as you drink it, you start feeling warm. So it's got 2 very strong, potent, you know, pepper type of, yeah, very schvetty.
Very schvetty, schvetty mess.
Yeah. So anyways, you can stack it with those things. I have not experimented stacking it with Z's, but there's no reason why you couldn't.
Cool.
Word.
Cool?
Yeah.
Good? Alright. When are you getting it back on stage? We'd love to see you back up there sometime. At least one more time.
Everyone on live is asking this, so please answer the question.
Just take your shirt off. Just compete right here. Right
Can we
now.
get the pony song?
I don't know. It's like getting hot over here.
There's a little warmth.
Yeah,
warmth right about here.
The warmth from there right down here.
I mean, in the back of my head, I want to do it, but like, this is it. it'd be too crazy right now. You know, like I'm not ready yet. I think I want Griffin to be a little bit older. It's crazy at home right now with a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. So that is a big part of it. The other part of it, we have so much stuff going on. I mean, we're traveling. Next week I'll be in Miami for the manufacturing of the energy drinks. You'll be in Dallas presenting to the military the energy drinks. The week I come back, I go to the UK. Like, that's a lot to diet through and do all that traveling. I can do it, but like, I don't really want to suffer through that.
Yeah.
You know. So the short answer is I have no idea. So I would like to think I will compete again at some point, but I don't know.
Ray Rodriguez.
We'll get an update every Ask the Boss, though.
Yeah.
People ask every time. So.
Yeah.
What does it take to be a core nutritional sponsored athlete? So we kind of went over it.
Yeah, we talked about that.
I love your products and what the company stands for. So
well, you should apply at least
Ray,
for.
Yeah, I would definitely go to Crush a Tier application right here. Fill it out. You just accepted a few of them. I think we're trying to do a May 1 launch. So you got.
So pretty much we collect our applications during the during the month, and then we launch them all at the beginning of a month. So pretty much we'll have new ambassadors starting every month.
Hunter Pauly, natural athlete. I have been tracking my macros this off season. Strength is going up while staying lean. Scale has been staying about the same / going up slightly with minor weight fluctuations. Should we be concerned about increasing strength rather than the scale? Is an increase in strength directly correlated to an increase in muscle mass?
Was he dieting?
No, he's in the off season. He's been tracking his macros in the off season, and he's been staying relatively lean.
I mean, I guess I would have to see kind of holistically how, like, what's he weigh now? Like, what is
technically the question is, should he be concerned about increasing strength rather than increasing the scale?
Well, you should not. Let me put it this way: you should not be concerned about increasing the scale. If you're just concerned about putting on weight, that's how you get fat. That's what people do when they bulk. Yeah. I'm going to put on 2 pounds a week for the next 8 weeks. I'm jacked. You know, like that's how you just get fat, right? Like that's not how you do it. I really think that your performance in the gym is a good indicator of how you're feeling, and like you don't have to put on a ton of weight to make gains. Like I've pretty much been around 220, 215 to 220 for the past, I don't know, 4 years. I mean, but I still feel like I'm making progress. So,
and then is an increase in strength directly correlated to an increase in muscle mass?
Not necessarily. Like if you think about it, like if you look at the power lifters, a lot of times, a lot of that, when you're doing a certain exercise, a lot of that is also neurological adaptation. Like you get really good at doing or very efficient at doing certain exercises. So the short answer is no. Just because you might be getting stronger on the bench doesn't mean your chest is growing necessarily. You might become a way more efficient bencher, but that doesn't mean you're going to be necessarily bigger.
Hold up.
Cool.
Start this.
We out here. We're back.
What was that part?
That was like I sliced it and then I came through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the lightsaber. Good thing we got
that out.
Yeah,
Bird.
Yeah. Have fun with that bird. Pretty much sure we know what he's doing for the next 4 days.
I only got one more question. You got any more that are decent?
I can find one.
All right. This person loves Merrick Labs. If you're ever looking for a kind of fat, kind of fit brand ambassador, let me know, because the best part of waking up is a taste of freedom in your shaker cup.
I like that guy.
I like this guy.
What's his
Since
name?
the Arnold, I've turned a lot of people onto it. Great products. His name is Big Zuddy.
Let's follow him. So I should note that related to this is we are going to be launching the Patriot Posse. The Patriot Posse will be the ambassador program for America Labs. We've had a lot of requests for this. We were originally going to launch it, actually, I think next month or in May, but with the launch of the energy drinks coming up and Fury coming out and all this stuff, I think we might hold off on launching that ambassador program until the 4th of July. It seems appropriate time to launch the Patriot Posse. So look for information about the Patriot Posse coming July 4th. That's it. What we got, Sam?
Any trips to Cape Cod Nutrition Corner this year?
Ooh, yeah, we will be there at some point.
Yeah.
I think we should.
We need to be.
At least Meat will be there. We'll send Meat on the road.
James needs to do another big event. James, I know you watch our videos.
Yeah.
Godfather.
Yeah. They should do the parking lot bash again. I don't know why they got rid of that. Well, I do know why they got rid of it. But this year they should do one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the fall they should.
We'll be there. I'll be there. Tell them.
Meat's coming.
Meat's coming. Meat's coming.
Meat's thing's coming. What else you got?
All right,
Anything else?
I'm hoping like in August, like July. That's when it was 2 years ago, right? August.
Yeah. It was June, and then it was August, and then June. What else you got, Sam? Anything else?
Actually, this is a good question. I get this a lot on infos. Though it's not a complete gram of protein, do you track BCAAs at all? So would you track ABCs, like macros-wise?
So the short answer is no, I do not track. But what I tell people is, so the FDA does not require you to label free-form amino acids as protein, aka 4 calories per gram. You don't have to do that for free-form BCAAs. However, there really is, energy that you can gain from BCAAs. Energy meaning calories, right? So what I tell people is, don't track them, but keep them consistent. BCAAs are a supplement you should be taking all the time. So like, if I take 8 scoops of ABC a day now, like I'm not going to take 15 later in my prep, because then I essentially increase the amount of intake there. So what I say is whatever you're starting with, because you should be taking BCAAs all the time, keep that as your baseline, and then you don't have to worry about tracking it. You just change other variables. So that's the short answer, or the long answer, however you want to look at it. Is that it?
All right, I'm gonna get out here in my pod racer.
Okay, let's see it. I'll just wait here. No, was that Jar Jar Binks? I'm not sure. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, keep crushing it. We out.